Glossary of mortgage terms in letter C. It is proudly sponsored by Hypothécaires Canada. Good day, Sladjan.
Good day.
Sladjan, I appreciate your engagement to explain us some of mortgage terms in letter C.
Please note that the definitions appearing in this glossary are provided solely for general informational purposes. They are not intended to be complete descriptions of all terms, conditions and exclusions applicable to the products and services defined. As well, in the case of any inconsistency between the definitions in this glossary and the actual contract, the definitions contained in the actual contract shall govern.
Sladjan, we will now provide the meaning of some mortgage terms in letter C. Sladjan, what is the meaning of Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation?
Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, CMHC, a crown corporation that administers the National Housing Act for the federal government and encourages the improvement of housing and living conditions for all Canadians. CMHC sells mortgage default insurance for higher ratio mortgages and other types of mortgages.
Sladjan, what is the meaning of CMHC insurance premiums?
CMHC insurance premiums, when a home buyer takes out a mortgage loan with less than a 20% down payment, an insurance premium is paid to CMHC, and a mortgage loan insurance policy is issued to the lender. The CMHC mortgage loan insurance premium is calculated as a percentage of the loan and is based on a number of factors such as the purpose of the property, owner-occupied or rental, the type of loan, that is purchase, construction or refinance loan, the ability of a self-employed borrower to supply income verification, and the size of your down payment, that is the higher the percentage of the total house price value that you borrow, the higher percentage you will pay insurance premiums.
Sladjan, what is the meaning of certificate of location or survey?
Certificate of location or survey, a document specifying the exact location of the building on the property and describing the type and size of the building including additions.
Sladjan, what is the meaning of certificate of search or abstract of title?
Certificate of search or abstract of title, a document setting out instruments registered against the title to the property, for example deed, mortgages, etc.
Sladjan, what is the meaning of certificate of search or closed mortgage?
Closed mortgage, a mortgage agreement that cannot be prepaid, renegotiated or refinanced before maturity, except according to its terms. A closed mortgage is one that cannot be prepaid, renegotiated or refinanced before the end of the term without paying a prepayment charge. However, some closed mortgages permit certain prepayment privileges, such as the right to make a prepayment of 10 to 20% of the original mortgage amount each year, without paying a prepayment charge. A closed mortgage often has a lower interest rate than an open mortgage or a convertible mortgage.
Sladjan, what is the meaning of closing costs?
Closing costs are transaction costs that are payable by the home buyer or seller in order to close the transaction. For example, a home buyer's closing costs usually include land transfer taxes, and legal fees and disbursements.
Sladjan, what is the meaning of closing date?
The closing date is when a property sale, purchase or mortgage becomes final. For a purchase and sale, typically this is when the buyer pays the balance of the purchase price, takes possession of the property and registers a transfer of ownership from the seller to the buyer. For a mortgage, typically this is when the lender advances the mortgage funds.
Thank you, Sladjan. Thank you for your visit at our website Hypothécaires Canada.